Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19.
The Jammu and Kashmir administration has published on its website a list of beneficiaries under the Now Scrap Roshni Act, including former ministers, retired civic servants and politicians. Amongst those allotted land under the Now Scrap law are former PDP leader Hasib Drabu and 3 members of his family, former Minister Sajjad Kichlu, Congress leader KK Amla, retired IAS officer Mohammad Shafi Pandit and his wife, National Conference leader Syed Akloon, and former JK Bank chairman MY Khan, according to a list by the Divisional Commissioner of Jammu. This comes as per the directions of Jammu and Kashmir High Court, which has reportedly declared Roshni Act illegal, unconstitutional and unsustainable, and ordered a CBI probe into alleged instances of irregularities in allotment of land under this law. Jammu and Kashmir Sports Council on Tuesday entered into Memorandum of Understanding with the cricketer Suresh Raina's academy to nurture budding talents across the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. To tap immense sports potential and to realize vision of Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha of making J&K a centre of sporting excellence, J&K Sports Council on Tuesday entered into a MOU with Suresh Raina Academy to develop budding cricketers to national and international level.
I think it's a great initiative. हम काफ़ी टाइम से मुलाकात कर रहे थे स्पोर्ट्स सेक्रेटरी सर से भी, तो बच्चों के लिए बहुत कुछ करना चाहते हैं जम्मू एंड कश्मीर में। तो मुझे लगता है कि आज 2-3 महीने से मेहनत चल रही है सर के साथ, तो एक अलग इनिशिएटिव है। और स्पेशल थैंक्स टू मनोज सर, गवर्नर सर जो हमारे हैं, उन्होंने काफ़ी हेल्प किया इस चीज़ के लिए, और बच्चों के लिए बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि हम कुछ उनके लिए कर।
Many places in Kashmir shall receive intermittent snowfall and rains for the second day on Tuesday, even as the weather office said that the wet spells is likely to continue. Most of the higher reaches of the valley received moderate to heavy snowfall over past 36 hours, while many areas in the plains experienced light snowfalls and rains. The weather is likely to improve afterwards and stay dry for few days from Thursday. Former Chief Ministers Farooq Abdullah and Omar Abdullah have been named by Jammu and Kashmir administration in a list which alleges that the residential house in Jammu is built over illegally possessed land, a charge denied by the father-son duo. The administration of the Union Territory, as directed by Jammu and Kashmir High Court to make public land given under the controversial Roshni land scheme, since scrapped by the court, came out with a list of beneficiaries. On Tuesday, it came out with a list of those who had allegedly encroached land other than those given under the scheme. The list also highlighted the headquarters of the National Conference in both Srinagar and Jammu were legalized under the controversial Roshni Act. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday said that India is in a better situation than other countries when it comes to coronavirus recovery and fatality rates, but asserted that the positivity rate needs to be brought down under 5% and the number of RT-PCR tests should be increased. The Prime Minister said that the ratio of RT-PCR tests and monitoring of patients in isolation should be increased. He urged the Chief Ministers to share their feedbacks in writing on the COVID-19 strategy.
स्थिति जरा बिगड़ रही है। जहां तक वैक्सीन का सवाल है, वैक्सीन की स्थिति और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को लेकर भी जो कुछ भी चर्चाएं हुई है, एक प्रकार से मीडिया में जो चलता है वो अलग चीज होती है। हमें तो इन चीजों को ऑथेंटिकली ही आगे बढ़ना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि हम सिस्टम का हिस्सा है।
A day after a vehicle rolled down into River Chenab in Ramban district, the police on Tuesday said that 2 persons on board it have been killed and efforts are being made to retrieve their bodies. The vehicle plunged into Chenab on Monday night along Jammu-Srinagar highway and only one of its wheels was visible. Both killed are said to be locals from Ramban district. India on Tuesday successfully test-fired a land attack version of the BrahMos supersonic cruise missile from the Andaman and Nicobar Islands territory. The supersonic cruise missile was test fired at 10 a.m. today and it successfully hit its target, which was on another island. The BrahMos supersonic cruise missile is the world's fastest operational system in its class, and recently the DRDO has extended the range of missile system from the existing 298 kilometers to around 450 kilometers. Referring to the details of encroacher politicians and bureaucrats revealed by the government through the media, Harshdev Singh, JKNPP chairman and former minister, has said that the names of BJP ex-ministers, MLAs and their top leaders who has usurped valuable lands were being concealed by the government despite they having encroached huge chunks of government lands costing millions and millions. He said that the NPP shall fight tooth and nail against the double standards of BJP government, and any attempt to harass the poor and deprived classes through a differential set of norms would be strongly resisted.
और सारा जोर जबरदस्ती जो है वो गरीब लोगों के ऊपर की जा रही है, जो लैंडलेस हैं, जिनके पास खाने के लिए कुछ नहीं है, उन लोगों के ऊपर डंडा चलाया जा रहा है, बुलडोजर चलाया जा रहा है और इन बड़े बड़े मगरमच्छों को छोड़ा जा रहा है, जिसका पैंथर्स पार्टी कड़े शब्दों में आलोचना कर।
Reorganization of Jammu Municipal Corporation was amongst the other demands raised by the Civic Safai Karamchari Union on Tuesday. Holding protest demonstration, President Civic Safai Karamchari Union Rinku Gill demanded regularization of services of 33 drivers of JMC and recruitment of 600 Safai Karamchari to fill vacant posts. He also demanded regularization of 30 Safai Karamcharis who have completed 7 years of working with the JMC. National Conference President Dr. Farooq Abdullah on Tuesday appealed to voters to choose the People's Alliance for Gupkar Declaration leaders in upcoming District Development Council polls. I want to request to all vote for Gupkar Alliance candidates in the DDC polls. Others who have stood in the elections and are not a part of Alliance but are enemies, said Farooq in a video uploaded on Twitter handle of PAGD. He said, if we had to succeed, then only vote for Alliance candidates.
रियासत को वापस लाने के लिए और हमारे से जो छीना गया है 35A और 370 उसको वापस लाने के लिए, इस रियासत को इकट्ठा रखने के लिए हम लोग इकट्ठे हुए हैं। इसलिए आपसे मेरी दरखास्त है कि किसी और को वोट न दें और भारी अक्सरियत में निकल के आप वोट दें।
The troops of Border Security Force on Tuesday conducted flag meeting with their counterpart Pakistan Rangers in Samba sector of Jammu region. The flag meeting was held in connection with handling over of dead body of Pakistan national killed on Monday night near the fence. 11 troops of BSF and 15 troops of Pakistan Rangers participated in the flag meeting, wherein BSF asked Pakistan Rangers to identify the killed Pakistan national and to provide documents in support. India has conducted over 13.36 crore tests so far to detect COVID-19 cases, including 10,99,545 in a day, while the cumulative positivity rate in the country is sustained at the low levels and the daily positivity rate has fallen below 4%, the Health Ministry said on Tuesday. The country registered less than 40,000 fresh coronavirus cases in a span of 24 hours after 6 days. Since November 8, the number of daily cases has been sustained below 50,000 mark. The active COVID-19 caseload of the country has fallen to 4,38,667 or merely 4.78% of the total cases reported so far, while the number of recoveries has crossed 86 lakhs.